Welcome to a Power Podcast Extra. In this bonus interview, I speak with Jon Towslee of ABB. I hope you enjoy it. Jon, first of all, can you just tell listeners a little bit about your background?
Sure. I've been in the power industry for literally my whole career. Started out with T&D switchgear, worked into basic controls at the industrial level, did controls on T&D level, and then moved into more of a generation control, done work in building controls purely on the commercial side, done work in analytics on the industrial side. So I've literally been in the electric power industry my entire career, from the T&D side, the supply side, the demand side, and had the opportunity to do everything from the actual utilization, power quality, all the way through generator control and generator optimization.
Okay, and now what are you doing with ABB? What's your specialty?
Well, today I work in the industrial automation group specifically focused on power generation and water. I am the director of marketing and business development. So my responsibilities include taking our newest technologies and our newest offerings to customers to help them understand how it can add value, and then also involved in a lot of the marketing and outbound communication activities that we do in the business.
Coming up in February, the end of February 26th through the 28th, there's a Connected Plant Conference that's hosted by Power and Chemical Engineering, our sister publication. You're going to be presenting at that. What's your topic, and what do you expect to tell the audience?
Well, that's a great question. We're really excited about the Connected Plant. As you know, ABB is going to be a gold sponsor of that event. But specifically, the paper I'm giving is talking about how we use these digital technologies, not just in a sort of theoretical sense, but actually give some examples on where these have been used in actual power plants. So taking and applying the digital twins, taking and applying digital models, taking and applying a lot of the analytics so that customers can drive their power plants a little bit harder and get a little bit more efficiency out of them. So we're going to present some case studies and talk about real-world examples of where this technology has been employed and how it's worked.
And how many years have you guys been in this realm?
Well, it's funny. We said we were digital before it was cool to be digital. If you think back to our legacy of the Bailey system, the Bailey was one of the first digital control systems in a power plant of any kind back in the 80s. And since that time, as a part of our legacy, we've been continually adding technology and capability not only to the control platform, but also in software platforms. Today, we have 180 different applications across ABB, spanning multiple industries, spanning multiple applications that allow us to help customers optimize, whether you're making food and beverage products, or you're making water cleaner, or you're generating power.
Is there anything else that you find interesting about how plants are being connected and how they're utilizing the technology today?
Well, it's funny. I think if you look at some of the newer plants that are going in the greenfield space, they're getting a lot of this technology, let's say, out of the gates, or they're more efficient to start with. I think the customers who can benefit the most from this are those plants that are older in nature, the old coal plants, the old gas plants, those plants that haven't been closed yet and may be scheduled to close in the next 10 to 15 to 20 years. This technology, without spending a lot of money on big assets, boilers and turbines and all the big mechanical assets inside the plant, applying digital technologies to these older plants can help them live a little bit longer, run a little bit more effectively, and even run differently. A lot of those plants were built and designed to be used as baseload plants. Today, those plants are being used as peakers and swing plants, and so there's a lot more thermal stress on the plants. So we need to be able to optimize how the plants are brought up and brought down, on a daily basis, and more importantly, how they're tuned. They're no longer running wide open all the time. They might be running at 25% load, 50% load, then back down to zero at night. So by applying the digital technologies, we can really help those plants live another day and be, productive members of the power generation society, if you will, and not necessarily get the scorn that they get from the people who are really looking for a green and more clean type of power.
Okay. Well, thanks so much for your time. I appreciate it. Is there anything else that maybe I haven't mentioned or thought of that you'd like to add?
No, I appreciate the time with you as well. I mean, this is an exciting time for us, and as you can see, I'm really passionate about how we can apply these technologies, because I really think that this will help those power plants, again, be a lot more productive than they are today, and really drive for extending their life.
All right. Well, I look forward to having you at the Connected Plant Conference in Charlotte, and I'll look forward to hearing your presentation.
Great. We'll see you then. Thank you.